Hello everyone. You must have heard about the word Sengol everywhere. It is almost everywhere in news. So what is it and how it introduced in the Indian independence? When was the time when it was introduced first time in the Indian independence and constitution? Let us have a glimpse. At the inauguration of new Parliament House on 28th of May 2023, the Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi, established Sengol, the historical and sacred Sengol, in the new Parliament House. It was installed right next to the Speaker's podium in Lok Sabha. Considering as the symbol of strength, power, righteousness, and equitable governance, this is the same Sengol which was first adopted by the very first Prime Minister of India, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, on 14th of August 1947. It was precisely the moment when the power was transferred by the British rulers into the hands of Indians. So from where did this Sengol come and how Nehru ji got introduced or accepted this Sengol, who basically recommended? Let us go in the flashback. It is very important to know about it, and it is very interesting as well. A group of 5 people, a delegate of 5 people, were preparing for their expedition for their lifetime. They had been called out to carry out a very important mission, that is to sanctify and legitimize the transfer of power from one ruler to another. India was all set for its freedom after the decades of fight, killing, and bloodshed of the people to get freed from the British rulers and for the self-rule. The last Viceroy, Mountbatten, had a task to complete, that is to hand over the power into the hands of Indians. But he had a very simple query: how this movement should be adopted, how this movement should be done, because a single handshake hardly would do anything. So he asked a question to Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru: what symbol or symbolize should be taken as a symbol of transfer of power? A very good question that needed a thought. Nehru, a puzzle. This was a puzzle which Nehru basically shifted to the veteran freedom fighter Shri C. Rajagopalachari ji, popularly known as Rajaji. Rajaji was from Tamil Nadu. Nehru trusted his Rajaji's erudition and knowledge about Indian civilization and culture. Well read as he was, he found the answer to the puzzle in India's history in Chola's dynasty. During Chola's dynasty, which was the largest, longest, and continuous reigns in Indian history, the transfer of power from one ruler to another ruler is marked by the passing of the Sengol in the presence of the highest priest of the time, evoking the blessings of Lord Shiva, as Cholas were ardent devotee of Lord Shiva. Worship still continues in their 1,000 years old temple to this date. So Rajagopalachari ji recommended the same ceremony and the symbolism be followed. Nehru accepted the offer. Rajaji wasted no time in contacting the leading dharmic mutt of that time. That was 5 centuries old at that time in 1947. The 20th Guru of the mutt accepted the task. He commissioned to make the Sengol to one of the most famous popular jewelers of Madras, Bangarus. The Sengol is made with silver and coated with gold. At the top of the Sengol, we have a Nandi, which basically symbolizes strength, power, righteousness, and equitance in governance. And it is followed by a pole that is also made of silver and coated with gold. This Sengol first, a group of 5 delegates at that time basically flew from Tamil Nadu to Delhi in a special flight. The priest first gave the Sengol to the Mountbatten. Mountbatten sighed and handed over back to the priest. It was then purified Ganga Jal. The Sengol was taken in the procession to Nehruji. Nehruji was wrapped in Pitambar and handed over the Sengol with the words said by the priest: "It is our order that the follower of the Lord, the King, shall rule as in the heavens." So in that way, basically the transfer of power happened as per the civilization practice 1,000 years ago in a amazing integration of the South and Indian, commemorating the new birth of the nation as one. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru accepted the Sengol in the presence of Rajendra Prasad ji. Rajendra Prasad ji became the first president of India. This event was reported by the national and international media. Time magazine on 25th of August 1947 published the event in their report. So this is all how Sengol was first introduced in free India. The first prime minister who basically accepted the Sengol and installed it in the parliament was Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, and Narendra Modi, Shri Narendra Modi ji, again basically established the Sengol and install it in the parliament, and is right here in Lok Sabha next to the podium of the speaker, which shows power, strength, righteousness, and equitable governance. This is the time of Hindutva, this is time of Asia. We are working in a very positive manner, and we hope for the best. You must have heard about Chola dynasty. If not, you must go and search about Chola dynasty as well. And if you want us, we can give you the complete detail, that too in brief, about Chola dynasty as well. Take care, do follow us and subscribe the channel. Thank you.